Hey, I guess you guys caught me on Instagram again. Guilty. Okay, so if I was gonna talk about top things that people lie about on Instagram, definitely the no filter. Because they say no filter, but if you really look at it, you can tell whether there's a filter or not. Or hashtag no makeup. Whether they post an old photo and don't say TBT and make it like, this is me right now. A lot of people use Instagram to kind of tell people like, this is what I'm doing, to try and mess with people, or like they're having really fun at a party when they're actually at home in bed. So with me, I never really am one to use those hashtags like hashtag TBT or hashtag no filter, hashtag no makeup, but I am guilty of using hashtag no filter once when I thought this picture was really, really cool and I wanted to look like I hadn't put a filter on it. I could almost get away with it, but some people were like, oh, that's Valencia. But then I was like, oh, okay. So before I post the picture, I do go through quite a bit of an editing process. My favorite app is VSCO 2. I use that pretty much for all of my photos, and I do have a couple of set filters that I use pretty much on every photo because then all of my page kind of fits together. If I was gonna take a selfie, I definitely am guilty of taking probably about 20 at a time. I'll take them all and then I'll look through them and then delete them until I come across one that I like, and then delete all of them except the one. Then I'll put it in VSCO Cam, look through a few filters, and I'll go onto Instagram and then click on the 3 of them and see which one looks better when I'm on Instagram and then choose one. If I ever see people using hashtag no filter or hashtag no makeup and it's obvious that they have some form of makeup on their face or they've used some form of filter, I guess you would judge a little bit because you know it's not the truth. So I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not being mean, I'd never speak bad about anyone, but if you use a filter on Instagram, don't lie, be proud of it, that's what it's for.